So, we have a counterspell, and that is game. 2 in a row, we absolutely smashed this mirror match with, or I guess by identifying that it was a mirror match and then pushing our gargoyles out as quick as we could. That's that. We actually milled his graveyard, his gargoyle to the graveyard. So, with that being said, unless he has another land to drop with another lock, that is game. So, cool beans. Hey everybody, welcome back. You're watching Hello Good Game and I'm TOS. You know it, we're always breaking down the Magic videos. Today we're playing Budget Magic, Mono Blue Mill. I like this deck because it's got an extra 4 counter spells. Didn't Say Please is basically a copy of Thought Collapse, which is really, really cool. Counter target spell, its controller puts the top 3 cards of its library into the graveyard. So we have a lot of counter power here. We've got some draw as well, and then the rest is mill. Merfolk Secret Keeper ×4. This is a sorcery adventure, and it is a 0/4. Target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard. Overwhelmed Apprentice ×4. This is a 1/2. When Overwhelmed Apprentice enters the battlefield, each opponent puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. Then you scry 2, so really important with the scry. We have 4 Witching Wells. When Witching Well enters the battlefield, scry 2, and then you can pay 4, sacrifice it, and draw 2 cards. Colossus Dismissal. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, amass 1. Drowned Secrets ×4. This is one of our rares. Whenever you cast a blue spell, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into the graveyard. Vantress Gargoyle, our second rare. Flying 5/4, and it can't attack unless the defending player has 7 or more cards in their graveyard, and then it can't block unless you have 4 or more cards in your hand. You can tap it. Each player puts the top card of their library into their graveyard, and then Wall of Lost Thoughts. Defender 0/4. When it enters the battlefield, target player puts the top 4 cards of their library into the graveyard. Didn't Say Please. We're countering a spell, and they put the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. The same with Thought Collapse, countering target spell. They're putting the top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard. And then finally, we have Into the Story ×3. The spell costs 3 less to cast. If an opponent has 7 or more cards in their graveyard, draw 4 cards. 1 Castle Vantress. When Castle Vantress enters the battlefield tapped, Castle Vantress enters the battlefield tapped unless you control an island, and then you can pay 4 and scry 2. And then 17 islands, and then 4 Mystic Sanctuaries. This is going to come into the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more islands, and if it comes into the battlefield untapped, you get to put target sorcery or instant from the graveyard to the top of your library, which is really, really powerful. So, really basic deck, not a lot to it. The Vantress Gargoyle does lend some utility to the deck, which is really nice. It kind of makes it a potential aggro deck if you can't finish the mill out as quick as you'd want to, because obviously with a 5/4 it only takes five turns at most. Generally probably 4 to get the kill on someone, especially when we're running 4 of these. We could stack them and surely defeat our opponent before we mill them. All right, it's not a bad hand. We're going to keep it. Obviously, we're looking for those 9 rares that we have, but we'll get there in our own time. Let's just start to do the dirty. So I love the counter spells. We're leaving that there, and I don't mind the draw. We can leave that there as well. So we're looking at Azor's Flyers probably. We'll toss our defender out. We don't really have anything with reach. Our Gargoyle does have flying, so that could get us out of a little trouble. We just tossed an Empyrean Eagle out, which is groovy. And I guess we could get some attack damage in. We do have a couple counter spells up after this. Alright, let's hold these up. Ooh, another Imperium Eagle and his Sephira. So we've knocked out a couple key cards of his. I'm going to hold up another counter spell here. The land can go to the bottom. The Gargoyle can sit up top. And we'll get our 1 point of damage in. So we have, oh, I guess he's got 12 in his graveyard. Let's just continue to counter everything. Even though it's not a high priority target, we really want the mill, and we do get another Sephira. So we're down to 16 damage. We only need 3 turns with our Gargoyle. Let's see if he gets exiled here. He could do it. Empyrean Eagle, he's going to try to go around us, I guess. Oh my goodness, I love more counters, to be honest. Let's sit on it. We're gonna let this resolve. That's not high priority. And let's see if he has a Sephira here. I believe he does. He's tapping these. Perfect. So we're gonna get the counter in there as well. And that should oh, and there's the 4th. So we've got all Sephiras dealt with. Not too shabby. We're going to tap our Gargoyle here. Grab one more card, please. He's down to 29. And we're going to get to drawing now. He's got a lot of firepower. Let's hold back and defend. Down to 29 cards. We've got all his bigger threats dealt with. This is still actually a really good card here. So he can take us down. We lose flying. We may as well get the tap in. If we're not blocking, right? 16 life left. Getting hammered here with 8. So we're on a 2-turn timer. Oh my god, that's game. So we got close. We dealt with the appropriate threats, but nonetheless, we just got absolutely hammered by this aggro deck. Again, though, that's not a budget deck. We've seen more rares played by him than in our entire deck, so keep that in mind. A lot of people do struggle with wildcards, though, and we want to start bringing more options to them as to what decks they're playing, because we still want the decks to be viable, right? Like, you should still be able to play this in ranked and do semi-well with it, especially if you put in the time and really learn the ins and outs of the different interactions. But we're trying to get people away from just being locked into that one deck because they only have so many wildcards, right? So we just want to provide additional options to everybody and then try to help educate on those options. The Gargoyle didn't really do much for us last time. In all honesty, I guess we'll keep it up top. Maybe we'll get something going with it. Toss the land down. Alright, maybe this is all we're going to see today. It could be. We're going to put our Gargoyle up first because we do have the tap ability here. So the more we can activate that, ideally, the better. I guess we're going to hold on there. Tap at the end of our opponent's turn. You know, I don't mind him drawing, in all honesty. That's kind of like helping me along. Let's just hold up this counter. Good game. He must have been trying to get a plains and unable to do so. I'm guessing. Either way, we had that unlock. Make sure to hold your counters up for priority targets. We don't want to be countering fairy miscreants or draw effects normally. Sometimes yes, but the majority, probably 85%, no. Making pretty good time today. I do only have about 40 minutes, so it's going to be a little shorter of a video today. But we have been trying to trim the video length back a little bit, from about 2 hours, hour and a half, down to 30 minutes. Ideally, because who has, 2 hours to sit and watch a YouTube Magic video? Obviously, I love it if you do, but if we can kind of condense the content for you guys, that would be best for us. We go first, which we like, but I mean, we really want to pull some opening hands with Drowned Secrets. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to take the scry off the start. Drowned Secrets is perfect. That third land might be nice, though. So let's toss our wall down below, say hello, and maybe he'll quit playing with our kitty cat if we're nice enough. So we get our secrets out. That will expedite the process here. Hopefully we can stack it a couple times. Hero is going to do some damage to us. I guess let's just start out slow. We mill a hero, which is cool. And we put him back a turn. Right, so just getting that tempo play in. There's this hero again. No land drop on his behalf, so that is something to note probably. I guess we could have done both anyways. I don't think he's got a huge play for 3, and we just milled 2 land after he missed a land drop, you guys. That's going to be rough. And some more lands. Oh my gosh. What kind of deck is this guy using? Iron Root Warlord. Interesting. So he's going wide. It's like Selesnya tokens, I'm sure. He did get another land drop, though, so good for him. It's going to come in tapped, though. And let's see what he has for 2. There's cards like Flower that are Selesnya based. The Raptor's really nice as well. Nothing to really proliferate, though, unfortunately, but that's fine. He definitely has more than 7 cards in his graveyard. We're going to pass here. Just try to hold up the defend, and we've got 3 counters, so we're pretty set, I guess. Turn 4, turn 5, turn 6. 4 counters. And does he have nothing? Alright, so we'll just do the mill then. That's why the Gargoyle's great, because it puts up a wall, and then you can just slowly drain him if you needed. Alright, let's get this out. Why not? Get a little bit more mill in. Really? So he's raising the alarm on us. And it's a monocolor card. I don't really mind it. Right, we need to be countering his venerated Loxodon, etc., etc. We could just finish him, I think. Let's do it. Let's just get in the air. We have a couple of blockers out, so we should be able to outpace him, especially with counters. Obviously, we're not countering any more tokens. We're definitely countering March of the Multitudes, though. That is a good card, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to get some more mill in, though, which is great. 5-card mill here. We picked up his Johnny. He does still stack tokens, though. So, down to 28. Probably going to... Oh, he's pushing it, but he can still cast his Loxodon for free. Oh my god. So we're taking out just what we can, obviously. Whoa, 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 whoa. Might of the Masses. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn for each other creature you control. That is grody, you guys. Absolutely disgusting. Cool. Cool, cool play. Nice. Let's see if he has another. Very cool. This comes in instant speed. We've got no Teferi to shut that down, so just really unique and sneaky battle tactics here. Still has 27 cards left, so we're a long way to glory here. I guess we'll counter that as well. I don't know. I mean, he could have a venerated Loxodon, I guess. I've not seen one yet in his graveyard, so maybe not. Unless they are really all in his hand. No attackers, unfortunately. And we're going to get hammered here again, I'm sure of it, you guys, for good game. So let's scoop up. I'm just not even going to give this the opportunity. Might of the Masses absolutely stealing the show on us this match. Just when we think we're getting set up nicely. Kablamo and get smashed. I must say that's a very nice card with Selesnya tokens. Just makes you guys absolutely incredibly buff. We're gonna mulligan that. Keep this, I guess, and toss a Secret Keeper. Let's just start the mill off early. It's a mono red deck, so we stand absolutely no chance here. This is going to be quicker than the last. We do get a defender in play. Getting the block into light of the stage, I'm sure. No lands, we're looking good. Oh, he's got one of his own. Flame Sweep and Electrostatic Field. Electrostatic Field could very well kill us. Our Gargoyle can defend as well. No, sorry, he can attack, not defend. So maybe let's just try to push the kill. If he drops a Torbrand or something next turn, it's game. And he's going straight up top. Let's pop that field back into his hand. And he's got us beat tempo-wise. We're down to 12. Going down to 10 this turn at least. Instigator. We're not looking to gain life, so that's alright. We do get the kill, which is great. And we have 2 counters. Let's see if we're able to out-tempo him. We did catch up now. Cavalcade and we're screwed, obviously. Well, not really. The field doesn't do anything to us. We're going to leave it. Let's just eat that, I guess. I don't know. If he drops a Cavalcade as his last card, I would have been so choked. So he's got to kill us this turn with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on the field, 4 damage on the field. We have 2 blockers. Okay. This is still a game somehow. Alright, getting hit for 3, leaves us at 4. 1 card in his hand. Searing Fire. Oh no! Slaying Fire. But we're absolutely going to counter that. And, ladies and gentlemen, we just won our first game. I want to keep milling. 31 will never get it. We will double cast instead. Just see what we can do for fun. And let's flex right on him. There we go. So, Vantress Gargoyle outpaces a red deck. Can you believe it? Obviously, he had us dead to right there with the Slaying Fire. But had that counter spell held up, so that was really nice. Having really good luck with these counters. Let's squeak in one more, and then we're going to call it quits. Lots of MCQ practice to do today. I'm also getting new tires on the girlfriend's car today, hopefully. And maybe beginning filming this creator course for all of our MTG socialites. So if you're looking forward to any of those things as much as I am, maybe even looking forward to my sick new car tires, Make sure to like, comment on this video, and then subscribe to the channel. We're giving away a lot of gems. No car tires, unfortunately, just giving away gems. So be sure to jump on there and familiarize yourself with my giveaway video, just so you kind of know what's going on. We're going to take the scry here. Oh, and it is a mirror match. What a way to end this match, you guys. To be honest, we have a gargoyle. It should go down. We need the land, man. Or the gargoyle stays up and we try to kill him before he mills us. Let's do that. So we've identified the deck immediately. We know what deck this is. This is our deck. And he's playing with his beta key, which is really cool. You don't really see these people around so much anymore. And any damage we can get in off the start really helps, especially if we could get up to 5. Knock him down to 15. That would be very, very cool. Nice. Drowned Secrets. He's going hard mill. Let's get this out before we're in danger of a counter. And then maybe throw some extra mill up top here for him. We have Dimir in the deck. We've got no swamps, but he does. So this is a custom version of this. Getting our single attack in here. And we're able to tap him at the end of his turn. So let's put stop up. I've seen that some people have a different version of this stop, which is pretty crazy. So he grabs the lands and 2 Drowned Secrets. Nice. All right, he's getting us again here for 6, I think. 1, 2. Oh, no, that's a creature. No reach, though, so that's fine. Getting that extra card in because now we can attack for 10, which I find absolutely enchanting. So we have a counterspell, and that is game. 2 in a row. We absolutely smashed this mirror match with, or I guess by identifying that it was a mirror match and then pushing our gargoyles out as quick as we could. That's that. We actually milled his graveyard, or his gargoyle to the graveyard. So, with that being said, unless he has another land to drop with another lock, that is game. So, cool beans. If you guys have any questions about this deck and different interactions in the deck, make sure to drop them down below in the comment section, and we'll be sure to sort you out there. Other than that, you could join the Discord, and we're always talking there, right? A lot of good things going on. And we will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And take care of yourselves now. Toodaloo.